Actually, he wore number 13. He is the hardest hitter in school history, in my opinion.
No doubt.
There's not one person in school history that, in my opinion, that's came through and knocked boys as loose like I saw. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't see 90s, so don't tell me about, don't tell me about
Tracy Brooks.
Don't tell me about Tracy. People.
Leon
Bell knocking fire at people.
He could hit Lee Jackson.
I know that. But for my eyes and for my era, Cartez Beall is that guy.
Without question.
Without a question. Cartez Beall is a stat sheet stuffer. He's a guy that put a lot of plays together. Junior year, 50 tackles. Not even a guy that started as a junior. This is what's special about this list. There's so many guys on here that didn't even start as juniors, but they made plays as juniors and then they exploded as seniors.
Right.
50 tackles as a junior. 1 sack, 4 for loss, 4 forced fumbles, a pass breakup, an INT that he ends up cribbing. Who was that against?
That was against Mesquite.
Against Mesquite. Takes that one back to the house. Now, as a senior, district MVP. But his numbers, and when I tell you his numbers, like every person in his strong safety category has better tackle numbers than what Cartez had as a senior. And the guy still won.
It kind of raises the question, like,
which kind of lets you
how
know.
Does this happen?
What kind of lets you know the mindset of everybody in the district.
Yeah.
Get away from 13.
Right.
79 tackles, 2 for loss, 2 fumbles forced, 2 fumbles recovered, 6 PBUs, and 3 interceptions. Like I said, the stats do not scream GOAT. No. Do not scream number 17 all the time.
Right.
You have got to. He is one of those players that you have to experience.
Yeah.
You've got to watch Cartez Beall play ball, man.
That's the best way to put it.
That's the only way to really, truly experience, enjoy it, and be able to say that this is why he's on this list at this number right here. Because, and there will be no hesitation. Nobody will argue.
Well,
the only thing the argument will be is should it be higher.
It's funny because
after that pass play, quick
if you're friends with Cartez on social media,
caught at the 35-yard line by Wiley.
He's very strongly opinionated.
He'll take that football and pitch it out.
And Cartez stands on his word. How he feels is how he feels. I know Cartez personally.
Maybe the 32-yard line.
Cartez stands on his word. So he says a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't agree with.
He was looking
and I can remember him talking about the 97 team, which of course
Mario Wiley made the grab of
97
team, but the Rebels are 5-yard shotgun for Ensminger.
Yeah,
third and 6.
Well, Cartez didn't.
Stephen Ensminger has the snap and rolls to the left side. Looks there after him, and they have him. He's sacked.
A lot of them guys had a lot of choice words for him. And they wanted to know.
And here's a pitch out to
what did he do? I remember getting asked.
This is
Turner
why
motion, the same formation, and here's a pitch out to Gooden, sweeping left, looks around 30, there you go, out to the 40, 44-yard line, goes Frank Gooden, scampering.
But then they
about 10 yards on the play, the pitch to the
you started seeing the question, well, who is you? Who is Cartez? People will come up to me personally on their free time and be like, hey, who is the Cartez Beall dude that was on the post? Like, who is he? And I would just politely tell him, he's probably the best safety to come through Longview.
A dog.
So I think now they get that. I think now they get the idea that he's strongly opinionated, but you look at his tape. You look at the tape, and Cartez was literally putting people out the game.
Yeah, I think he's. I'm not saying he's the reason why ambulances started showing up at the Longview High School track.
Maybe.
But in all honesty, I don't know if I remember the ambulance being there prior to 2004 like that.
I'd be right. He was back
and I've noticed it for, when you've noticed it for 16 years over and over and over and over and over again, right. You assume it was always there. But I don't know if that ambulance was always sitting right there. Because I remember he put a couple of people on that ambulance.
Oh, yeah. I think 2 in 1 game. 2
in 1 game. Both of them, I think they had broken collarbones or something like that.
He was coming down and he was hitting some shit. My fondest memory, I was hoping you asked me that, but I'm just gonna spit it out.
It was coming.
Yeah. My junior year, of course.
It wasn't. I was gonna move on to 16.
You're a funny guy.
My bad guy.
This is it. My junior year, I'm on the sideline, obviously.
This is my favorite part of how you tell stories.
I love my stories because they always want me on the sideline.
Damn backup.
It's funny because it's like a lot of these players I play with, most of them, but I
First
didn't.
down from the 40 of the Lobos for West Monroe. After that
I can tell the best stories.
Look, I had the visual. So, okay, my junior year, of course, you don't know I've been in the back.
He'll take that football and pitch it out. Good and sweet.
Stand behind the starters while they sitting down. And King is drawing up, you know, the
2 or 3 yards.
plays on the little
The toss
whiteboard.
swinger in the shotgun.
Of course, I'm not
the snap. He was looking and looking and throwing. The pass caught at the 20, but down there short of the first down.
And
Mario
you can
Wiley
hear the
made
crowd
a grab
kind
of a
of
good pass from Ensminger, but the
look
Rebels a
up,
5-yard shotgun
and
for Ensminger on
I
third
see
down.
the John Tyler receiver with the ball.
Steven
He's running
Ensminger
up
has the snap
sideline.
and rolls to the left
And
side and
before you
looks.
know
They're
it,
after him, and they
you
have
heard
him
a
sacked
collision
back at the 31-yard
that literally
line.
sound like
Never had a chance
two
as he
18
ran.
wheelers
Here's a
going
pitch out to
head
Gooden, sweeping left. Looks around,
and
30
look up in this number
Turner
13.
in motion, the same
And the
formation.
crowd
And
is
here's a pitch out
all
to
you
Gooden,
hear through the
sweeping
crowd
left.
is,
Looks around, 30.
"Ooh."
About the 40.
That was Cortez. That was his calling card. When he met you, you
about
felt
10
it.
yards
And that's
on
a
the play. The
great
pitch
little
to the
segue to why I didn't include 97 guys in this list. There's an emotional impact to what these players do to certain people in the stands.
Yeah.
Like a part of the emotion of Cartez Beall and part of the legend of Cartez Beall anyway is when he hit people, the way the crowd, the way the whole stadium sounded afterwards.
Right. Yes.
Ooh!
Yes.
I can remember, and the thing is, like, no one teaches you how to say that either.
Right.
When somebody get hit hard, I think everybody's initial reaction, ooh, shit.
Exactly.
I wish I was cussing back then. I wish I was like,
Oh, you wouldn't?
not by my mama.
Okay.
Not at the time. I was in elementary. So I wasn't cussing
you
beside
was
my
young.
mama, yeah.